All right, you already know what we're doing. Let's get into the story. So, it was a dark and stormy night. I was getting sick and tired of all the bullshits, from Khalifa trying to do her nonsense, to Chi-Chi running that mouth, to Gohan and Videl doing some bullshits, and then there's Goten, and I deal talk shit, and then I had to deal with the man, there's just a whole lot of bullshits, going on. And the stress was low. I low-key was getting stressed, and I didn't even know about it, man, because look, I be saving the earth and shit, saving the universes and multiverses, and going over here, whoopity wop, da da da, and I just don't got time for to really meditate on myself like I used to do. But low-key, I was losing it. And as I was losing it, my mind was getting weak. And while my mind was getting weak, this dude Bobbity was chilling underground, under my house, trying to get in my brain, trying to turn me into a Majin. And that's exactly what he did. He turned me into Majin Slick. One day, I don't remember what it was. She was running that mouth. It was the wrong, she picked the right time. And she said, "Are you listening to me? That's why Saiyans ain't shit." The minute she said Saiyans ain't shits, I felt this release, this tranquility, just release throughout my mind. And the next thing I knew, this strange power started to emit from my body, and I obtained the Majin form. So you know what I say to Chi-Chi? I just say, "You want some dick?" What? Do you want some dick? Cause that's what it sounds like you want. And then she ain't had nothing to say. All of a sudden, the smoothness came through. The power level was radiating from my body, and I said, "Bet. That's what it sounded like you want. That's what it sounded like you want. It looked like you want to get the premium party package deal." So that's exactly what I did. And I wake up the next morning, and the room is destroyed. Half the house is blowing off. My wife is on the ground in that Family Guy pose with the arm at the back, and she's looking more than just satisfied. And I don't even remember what's going on. All I know is that my power was coming from a place that that didn't seem orthodox. It was an unorthodox power, but I ran with it because I was sick and tired of everybody just pulling up at me. So I go in the store, walk up in there, cashier's like, "That'll be 20.45" as I'm at the McDonald's giving my son some food. And I'm like, "Yo, you got some extra sauce?" And they're like, "No." And I'm like, "Look, man, just give me some extra sauce, bro. I see you got some in the back." And the cashier looks at me and he's like, "No, sorry, protocol." And what I do is I take my hand and I wrap it around his neck. And I said, "Listen, I'm finna show you some protocol in 5 seconds if you don't give me my sauce." So, dude gives me the barbecue sauce. Pause. And I take the shiz. I say, "Thank you kindly." And, as this is happening, I'm just starting to go with the flow. I'm just starting to go with the flow. Well, maybe I don't want to be the good guy anymore. Maybe I don't want to be the good guy. Maybe I want to continuously be on my Majin shiz. And I'm like, this Majin form ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It feels like Venom. Like I got a symbiote on me, but it feels good. It feels good. Is it remission? Hop out the kitchen, stay in my mentions. Hey, is it transmissions? Copping the vixens, alien bitches, sorta. And keep in mind, I got a lot of stuff going on that day. I had a lot of stuff going on that day. I roll up to the Council of Goku, have our normal meetings and shiz. We got Goku 117, we got Goku 223, we got Goku 8460, we got Goku X. The thing about Goku X, some don't know, a lot of us know, but some don't know that his wife be cheating on him with literally every Goku. Alright, I don't want that Chi-Chi because she's a thought and she's slimy as shiz. I'm not with it. Everybody get a turn. I don't need none of that. But he don't know that. He thinks his wife is like the greatest wife of all time. Just, oh yeah, she's so amazing. And the problem with Goku X is he's got an attitude. He got an attitude. He think he's just the hottest shiz ever. Oh, look at me. Aha, that's because I beat Jiren without Ultra Instinct. Ooh, man, shut the phone up, man. But anyway, don't matter. Like I said, I'm on my Majin shiz. I'm just not in the mood for that shit. You know, I was just not in the mood for it. But Goku X approaches me, starts running his mouth, start talking about, oh yeah, man, my wife, she what you do for yours, this and this and that. And as I'm looking at this man run his mouth, I'm getting the distinct want to end his career. Just not physically, cause see, that's too easy. That's too easy. But mentally, I want to tear him apart. Mentally, he just picked the right time. So I said, you know what? Yeah, that's good for you, man. That's why your wife is smashing every single Goku in this entire room so tight. And then the dude looks at me and is like, it's like, why are you telling jokes? Everybody in the room looks away, and I said, if it was a joke, don't you think everybody would have said something and laughed? Now, granted, I know it was petty. But I was on my Majin shits, bro. You picked the right time. So this Goku drops to his knees and says, I don't believe you. And I said, go ahead. Why don't you go and text your wife? Text her right now. You ever seen one of them shmuntais where like the wife picks up the phone and like you can hear the clappage in the background? Because here's the thing about this Chi-Chi. She don't smash like any old body. She's still a dog, but she only smashes Goku's. So, meanwhile, he calls her. Hey, hun, are you home? How's life? All you hear is,
and this is to go so well. Even further beyond. Yeah.
So amazing. I'm just gonna pick up this pencil right there. That's all you hear. And I said, I like it. So take it, Goku X. Cause nobody like Goku X anyway, man. And Goku X says, I see. You would think that you know, somebody that shares the name as us Gokus would, you know, be able to, I don't know, pull the fung up on this dude. But the problem again with this Goku X nigga is he think he the hottest shit when he's not. So he proceeds to hang up the phone. He resigns from the Council of Goku, and he throws himself into a black hole. I don't know what happened to him. Honestly, I didn't care. I was in Majin form. Wasn't the best way to go out, but he threw himself into a black hole. I go about my business. I said, man, fuck you. That's just what it is, man. Which leads me to the main meat of this story. A Saiyan moment. Now, granted, you could argue what I just talked about was a Saiyan moment, but not really, because he didn't clap back as hard. This Saiyan moment is some real, like, it's when two Saiyans is on their ignorant shiz, right? Two Saiyans on their ignorant shiz. So, I slide over, and I see Yamoshi. Now, granted, I don't know why Yamoshi was looking at me crazy, and I respect him and whatnot, but he was just looking at me wrong, man. He was looking at me wrong. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it, but whatever. You know, I mind my business. I go walk, and we accidentally, you know, he accidentally steps on my shoe. Hey, Saiyan, what's up with that monkey? And he says, monkey? Let me tell you who the monkey is, monkey. So I said, all right, bet. We start going in. This dude starts calling me all these crazy slurs, and and I said, oh, so you want some smoke? So I just do what I do, and I threw the first punch. I'm sorry, man. It was a Saiyan moment. Man. It was a Saiyan moment. I don't know what to tell you. It was what it was. I throw the first punch. He throws the second punch. We start getting into it. As we fighting, Yamoshi charges up for a really, really strong ki. But I mean, I don't know what kind of move this was, but he charges up, smacks me dead in my face. I mean, just bam. Hit me so hard that he knocked the Majin out of me. And then I came to my senses, and I blocked his next hit, and I said, Yamoshi, my Saiyan, I dab him up. I'm like, my Saiyan, thank you. Yamoshi is confused as shiz. He didn't even know what was going on. But he said, you're welcome. And I said, thank you so much. Because had he not knocked that Majin out of me, I don't know what else I would have done. But what I do know is that Saiyan moment saved the rest of my days. Because when I came back to my home, Chi-Chi had to rest for about a good 5 days using crutches. Hey man, look, I cannot be held responsible for the pull-up that she probably brought upon herself. I don't remember. But yeah, that was Majin Slick. Never again. I don't want to go Majin again. I don't want that. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, all that bullshit. I don't give a fuck. Peace.